Names like Eldon Phillip, Rochelle Etienne, and Julian Alfred have been making waves this season. Saint Lucian athletes, students, and otherwise have put the island on the map in every category they have competed. The St. Lucia and OACS record holder for women's 60-meter hurdles, pentathlon, and heptathlon, Makeba Alcide, says while the athletes continue to make strides in their own way, more needs to be done to support them overall.
A lot can be done for the athletes, not in the sense of just the Athletics Association, but youth development and sports, private sectors. A lot is needed to be invested into sports, not just track and field, but in sports on a whole. I think we've dropped the ball on supporting our athletes as a nation, and I think if our athletes get support, and I'll use Lovin Spencer as an example. Lovin Spencer is one of the athletes that had received a lot of support, and you could see how she started to climb the ladder and become a universal name, right? And so I think if we continue to do that with some of the athletes, especially ones like Julian Alfred and Naomi London's coming up, then we'll continue to see success on the world scene.
Now, this is a call that has been made by various other stakeholders, including the Minister for Youth and Sports Development, Kenson Casimir. Alcide says just watching the performances by St. Lucian athletes this season is testimony that the island has the potential to do more. She says the performances thus far have been stellar and wishes the athletes all the best in any upcoming games.
I think the major competition we've had coming off of local athletes would be at the Carifta Games, where we came out of that ATM medal drought with Jeremiah Felix winning that silver medal in the men's pole vault. The other 4 athletes actually made it to the finals of the events, so that was great for St. Lucia, and they're pretty young. A lot of them are returners to the Carifta Games under 20, so that says a lot. And then we have a few athletes, I think, getting ready for the Friendship Games, which is another under 20 competition, will be held May 20th in Martinique, and that will give them a lot more exposure as well. On the college scene, we have about 25 college athletes, probably a little bit more, but 25 college athletes, and we have a number of them competing in the cut competing, and we have 6 of them who've already qualified for the Commonwealth Games, which is a major championship, and we look forward to competing at that. So because of COVID, and a lot of sports have been struggling through it, but for us, I think especially on the college scene, we have our athletes, they were in college, so they're excited to compete and represent us well.
Calls continue to be made for athletes to be invested in, whether physically or otherwise. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.